Okay, so good day guys and welcome to my channel. Yeah, so I know a lot of you are expecting me to do a vlog right now, but I think that's going to be later. So for my IT project, coincidentally I happen to build a blog. Yeah. So yeah, let's get right to it. So this is just the GitHub code and yeah, this is the page. So let's go to home. This is just the welcome page, just showing what are the features of the application, what's the application about, and so on and so forth. But we're not going to dwell here. But before we go, yeah, you can contact me on this imaginary email for now. I'll still update it. Then for my X handle, you can follow me on X here, and then my repository on GitHub. Yeah, you can also give it a star, in case you like what you see. So now moving on. So let's just verify our emails first. So I don't have an account yet, so let me verify email. So I'm going to use my email address. No, let me use. I have a lot of email addresses, but I want to use this one. So I'm going to send the verification code. Why I do this is just to ensure that the email you're passing in is a legit email because we'll be needing it to communicate with you, right? And now with that, we now go to our Gmail to see the mail that was sent to us. So the network was actually bad before. I hope it's better now. So let me just reload the page. And let's wait for the network. So we see a code sent to us. We copy the code. But before we copy it, first of all, I would like to use some lorem text because it's going to be needed very soon. So let me just copy some lorem ipsum text. I've been using it lately for a lot of this stuff that I don't want to worry too much about writing something. And it has been a real help, a real good help because just using random gibberish characters typing to our keyboard is not so good. So now let's sign up to our application. So the username, yeah, so there's this guy on YouTube I love so much, Network Chuck. So I'm going to be using his name. I'm going to be stealing his name for this video. So we have Network Chuck in the house. Okay, so username don't take spaces. If you want to use space, you can use underscore or you can use hyphen. But I think I like the underscore better. So for the display name, it can be Network Chuck. It must not have any similarity. Like it does not really matter. It's not that deep, right? Okay, so it needs only 300 characters. So let me just stop at the last comma and just change it to a full stop. So my email address is the same email address I sent in for verification. That's Zurus06@gmail.com. Do not ask me how I got that name. It's none of your business for now. And then we have verification code is the one that was sent to us. Then password, I'm not telling you my password obviously. So let me just type it in. Then now we choose our niche. So which niche do we want? We have network design, network security, network management and monitoring, network technology and trends, network troubleshooting and optimization. So I'm going to choose network management and monitoring just because. Then we have create an account and boom, we are done. Account was created successfully. So now let's just save our details and sign in as Network Chuck, but then the email address is what is needed. Zurus06@gmail.com. I know you're seeing a lot of suggestions and you're like, wow, I've tested this application like a lot before doing this video. So yeah, no fear. So we can see I think we like what we see here. Yeah, so we can explore posts, but then the thing is that there are no posts here. So we are going to create a new post. Let's just create a new post on VLANs. So and then a short intro. I'm just going to get that same lorem ipsum text and copy it. So with this intro, we need a maximum of I think 600 characters. So just be careful so you don't exceed that character. So now I'm going to create new content. It's going to be a text, and I'm still going to use my lorem ipsum text to spam the whole place. For now, this is just a demo. So we have our image. Then let me choose just a simple image from my gallery, and then I can put a caption or not. So I rather not put a caption, right? So when I click on save changes, it will take some time to load, saving, and then you find post updated successfully. So you can see we have made the first post. So when we go to explore post now, you can see our post. But it's just one thing that is there. The post is kind of boring. Just text and then an image. Come on. Is that all we have? Is that all we have to offer? So let's just go back to our dashboard. Back to the dashboard. You can create more posts, but let's go to the core features. Let me just show you everything. And yeah, if you go to the network simulations, you find out that you can create your simulations here. So I'm just going to create my first simulation. I'll just call it World's Internet Architecture. If the spelling is wrong, I'm so sorry about that. World, yeah, World Internet Architecture. Just forget about the spelling for now. So we created the simulation, and yeah, we can edit it, you can delete it, you can copy the embed code, we can rename it. So I'll get into all the details very soon. So now editing simulation is just making it, for now simulation is empty. This is a simulation page, by the way. So what you just do here, you draw. Yeah, you draw. So now let's just create a network, start topology. We have a central router, and then we have switches from maybe various departments in the office. Maybe this from accounting, this one is from God knows where. Just line them around the router. This is just the start topology I'm trying to show. So then we now try to link all of them together. We link the switch to the router. We just link all of them. The order does not matter whether you link the router to the switch or the switch to the router. It's still the bi-directional connection we all know about. So now let's just create a little LAN around each of these switches, just like a Cisco lab that we all know about. So I also created PCs around this switch to create like a LAN, and I'll do that. But then maybe for this guy, let's say this guy is like the demilitarized zone in networking. I want to keep all our main servers behind this switch. So we do that, and then let's say we add some other pieces to the mix here. I think the switches that I put is kind of a lot. Yeah, it might be a lot, but let me just delete one. So for you to delete, you just right click on this on the device. Yeah, so let me just arrange this, and now let's get linking. So when I link the devices, I link this to this, 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 and there are no rules here. You can link a PC to a PC, 10 PCs to one PC. You can actually do any of those, but it's not advisable. It's just a diagram to use and explain more of what you said in your post. That's what the simulations are. So I can save. So when I save, I go down here to see whether it was saved successfully on our log, because every single thing that you do is being logged out here. Right? You can also clear the log in case it gets bulky. Just clear the log, and then here you have saved, and you see simulation saved successfully. So you can easily exit the simulation, or maybe you want to still do other things, you can just play around here. But just make sure you make a diagram that explains or depicts whatever you're saying in your post more clear, right? So we can exit here after we have saved it, right? You can now exit. So um now next now to show is deleting. Deleting, there's nothing fun there. If I just click on delete, it deletes. Like, it's that simple. So I don't want to delete it because I did some work in it. Well, let's just create another one and just to be deleted simulation. Yeah, and then we create that simulation, just created successfully, and then we can just delete it for fun. Yeah, so now let's go to the rename before I go to copy embed code. So this one I can just change the name of the simulation. So if I want it to be architecture, I want it just to be infrastructure. Yeah, so I just like rename simulation, and then it was renamed successfully. Very good to go. Then I can now copy the embed code. When I copy the embed code, it copies to the clipboard. Now I go back to my dashboard. Wow, all right. Okay, so I go back to my dashboard, and now when I come to edit this post, I can now come and add a new content. We have text, image. We have talked about text. I've talked about image. Now let's go to NAT simulation. So now this is where you paste your embed code, Control V, and then you add the content. So now you see it's empty for now, right? So you just click on save changes. And one other thing I forgot to show you is that you can actually move these things up and down. Like, I want the image to come first. Okay, I want the text to come first. You can just rearrange it according to your taste. Yeah, whatever. You can arrange it according to your taste. So you're not stuck with the way you created the post. Yeah, you can rearrange it and so on and so forth. So that being done, we save changes. Post updated successfully. So glory be to God, we are here. So now let's go to explore posts on this application. So it's only one post. We view the post and then voila. Here we are. Here we can see that there are simulation looking beautiful and clear, right? A canvas showing our simulation and all the diagrams, all the pieces and everything that we put in our simulation, all of them are showing here. And then we have the name of our simulation looking at us right here. So now you can find out about the creator. You can open about the creator and see other posts that he has made. For now, it's just one post that this guy has made. And wow, the guy looks kind of cute. So yeah, you can find out about the person's niche and so on and so forth. Yeah, let's just go back to our dashboard. Now there are many other things you can do with this application, right? I've showed you, some. So now you can also change your, hit. And come on, let's say 10 years later, I hit network chop. I'm like, network chop is a, and I say I want to go to David Bomber. I'm like David Bomber. Okay, I'm like David Bomber. He's also a network engineering guy on YouTube. Love the guy. So I can, okay, sorry for the sound. So I can now, I can also change my bio, change my niche because I think this management and monitoring, they are, yeah, I don't like them. So I'm just going to save changes and yeah. So when I come back, you find out that my profile picture changes like on its own, like seriously. I don't have anything to do. So that's like the element of surprise, when you change your account name or something like that. Yeah, you see a different picture. It's quite interesting. I don't know about you, but for me, yeah, it was very interesting. It was so intriguing to find out that when I just changed my name, wow, I have a new image, I have a new identity. Everybody sees me different. That's dope. Yeah, so then in the post, when I explore the post, when I view this post, another thing you can do, you can also comment on it. Be like, wow, this was insightful. So I'm like, you go, girl. So because it's a girl's picture, obviously. You go, girl. So I'm like, trying to be all supportive and shit. So yeah, I post the comments and comment was posted successfully. So you see network shop replied. If another person logs in, he can, also reply on this post. And then every other person that comes to this post can see it. Why this comment is very, very important is that someone can come out here and post the rubbish, like something very, very stupid, and then like it's very, very wrong in so many levels. So someone can just come out here and call him out and be like, no, this is bullshit. So when somebody is reading through this, the person is like, I don't know, I'm still new to this thing. Is this thing correct? Is it right? What he's saying, is it correct? You're confused at that point, right? You can just come down to the comment section. That's what I do on YouTube, right? To be like, okay, is this thing AI? You be like, okay, you go to comment section and you see, oh, AI. So most of that's the use of the comment section here. It's just for you to be able to cross-check and validate what you're reading. So that being done, you can go back to your posts. I talked about seeing about the creator. Yeah, let's go back to our posts and we'll go back to our dashboard. And for now, that's all there is to the application. So I'll be hosting this application very soon. I would love to hear your thoughts. I would love to hear your comments. Everything. Just give me everything. I want to just throw it at me. I want to know how to make this application the best blog there is. I want to know how to make it better than Geek for Geeks. So yeah, just hit me up on the comment section and I'll love to implement your amazing ideas. And for now, that's all. So I'll be logging off. See you soon. But before then, if you need help, you can click on help button. It takes you to my GitHub page, which is just my README file. Yeah, I'm going to still populate it with some details about the application so people can, when they get lost, they can come here and see guidance. So for that being said, I'll be logging out and signing off from this interactive session with you guys. Good night. See you next time.